Libras, welcome. This is your general reading for March 21st through the 24th. So this is just a quick energy check-in. Please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. It won't resonate with everybody. If it does resonate with you, or you want to continue getting, these free readings here on YouTube, please hit that like button. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. And you could check out your other placements in your chart if you happen to know what those are. I'm sure there's a reading in there for you somewhere. All right, let's get you started. For those of you who keep coming back and have subscribed, thank you so much for all of your support. It has been such a wonderful journey here on YouTube with you guys. So we have the Six of Wands as your main energy, which is amazing because that talks all about a transition into success. So it looks like you guys, and I'm seeing the birds flying there, almost like dive bombing is being kind of pointed. Like, I feel like you guys are going full force, like diving into success. And I do feel like this transition portion to that is coming in strong. Like almost you might be going from one extreme to the other, like diving head first into something that's going to be very successful, but we'll see here as we pull more cards. For those of you who've seen me, oh, one already fell out for you. We got the Knight of Wands, which tells me, yeah, like I was just saying, the Knight of Wands is very fast moving, bold, adventurous, heading right towards what it wants. So there's more of that fire energy coming in for you guys. Another movement. See, a lot of movement going on here. But I feel like this one is saying here that this is going to be something stable, and be careful of your steps, because I do feel like you're just diving into this with everything you have. And I feel like this one is saying, okay, maybe not too fast. Okay, like, yes, dive in, go for it, go for that success, go boldly, go passionately, but make sure you're heading towards the most gain. Okay. Make sure that it is sure-footed. Yeah, this is a completion to a lesson or goal for you guys of some kind, with the World card coming in here. And some of you may have experienced some heartbreak here. And I feel like this is the past. It could be current, but the energy coming off of it is it's already happened, or you're at least aware of it during this time. It might be part of what's pushing you to transition, where you're going from, remember how I said, I feel like you're going from one place to another, like very strongly, like quickly. That might be what you're coming from. So we have the emotional discontentment and feeling unsatisfied. And then we got that working hard to achieve success. This is a success card, the Seven of Discs, but it talks about putting a lot of work in before you see that success, and to have patience. The Eight of Swords, some anxiety and obstacles brought you to a new opportunity here, all right, with this Ace of Discs. You're trying to figure out how to balance things out. You're birthing in new things. Yeah, you're developing. This is good. I'm not saying there isn't some hard things that you've been through, but the trajectory for you guys is towards success, towards completion, towards closing cycles. Lots of movement going on. So let's see here. What is this? What is this, Knight of Wands? Okay, so the Ten of Wands talks, more wand energy too. The Ten of Wands talks about things becoming stressful, or there's been a lot of stress and burden. And I feel like because of that stress and burden, kind of like I was saying with this Three of Swords and this Four of Cups here, you're moving out in a new direction. Like you're just going. I just feel it, like, nah, I'm heading this way now. And you just go for it. Yeah, and we have the Empress here on that Knight of Discs. This could be for some of you talking about love, okay? Heading towards love. But I feel like for most of you, it's saying the things that you want to birth into reality here in this Empress stage, okay? With this energy, I feel like this is definitely your energy. And I feel like you want to birth in a new reality. And I feel like it's telling you just be careful of the steps you take towards that to make sure that it is birthing in exactly what you want, because you are in a very fiery energy, which is not typically one of your energies, but I feel like you're really embracing it during this time. Just so bold. Less mental, just more following your intuition. The World Tree. And I feel like some of you may even be scared, but you don't care. If that makes any sense, let me know down in the comments section. The completion to the lesson of Three of Wands. That's one of my favorite cards in the deck. The Three of Wands talks about looking out and deciding what directions you want to head. Looking into creating a new future. Goes right along with this Empress. As far as my readings go, I know people read the Three of Wands very differently, different people. But for me, it's sitting there and visualizing, what do I want for my future? How do I get there? How do I expand myself? How do I create the things that I want for my life? It's like that moment of visualization and decision making of where do you want to go, okay? That is the completion to the lesson or goal for you, is the directions that you want to go. You're heading there, I feel like. Instead of feeling stuck in something that you don't want, is what I'm kind of picking up on. That Three of Swords. Like, you're really taking control here. And movement. Lots of movement. Yeah, and I just feel like this is saying somewhere along the lines you've gotten your heart broken, okay? But it's causing this huge shift for you guys. All right, this heartbreak, whatever, and it doesn't have to be a romantic situation. This could be something that you've held on to from your childhood that's been holding you back. This could be shadow work that you had to do and face within yourself. This could be a friendship, a family member. It could be a love situation. It could just be, disappointment in your career, okay? It could be loss of a loved one through death. So it could be a lot of things that cause that. But a lot of times it's our pain that pushes us to change. We got the Devil card here. So I feel, and then the Hanged Woman, and I feel like you're gaining new perspectives on the challenges going on that have gone on in your life. And these new perspectives, yeah, are bringing you into this balanced state where you're just, yeah, you want to ascend up. And your wishes are going to start coming true. This is beautiful. All right, let's get you guys some Oracle cards. And then we'll do best actions for you to take during this time. Creative expression. With all this wand energy going on, this would be a great time for creative expression, especially if you guys are starting into any careers. This could be talking about a new career. This could be talking about a whole new life, reinventing yourself. This could be talking about, you know, completing, almost feeling renewed or reinvented yourself. You know what I mean? Not just your life and the things that you do, but within your own self. And it may be time for some creative expression. Maybe some of you are writers or artists or musicians, you know, or anything, or teachers, anything, some type of creator in some way. Higher consciousness, yeah, and that's what I feel with this completion to this lesson or goal. I feel like when you're going to head out into a new direction, it's going to be a big change for you guys, but a very, very positive change. Laughter. Yet I feel like it is heading you towards a time of happiness. And maybe you guys haven't been so happy. Raising your standards. And I feel like it's saying not raising your okay. I mean, a lot of times when I read that card, I think raising your standards with what you want from your career, raising your standards for what you want for your friendships or relationships. But in this sense, I feel like it's saying raise your standards in how you think of yourself. How do I put that? Raise your standards for yourself, like how you feel about yourself, how you think about yourself, what you want for yourself, what you believe in yourself, okay? We have the door to personal healing and happiness. Yes, I definitely see that. Lots of healing, lots of happiness coming through here. This is a huge shift for whoever this reading is for. It's a huge shift. Strategy. Yeah, and that's coming right over that Knight of Discs and that Empress, where I was saying I feel like you got to watch your steps. And that's what I was saying. Make sure you're heading towards that most gain, because I do feel like you could get tripped up here and maybe not notice something or take a wrong step. But I think with the right strategy, if you just make sure you're stopping and looking at it, you'll catch it pretty easily and have a strategy for it, whatever it happens to be for. deceit. So some of you maybe have experienced some deceit in the past that makes it difficult for you, something within your heart here. Possibly some kind of court case as well for some of you. All right, let's get animal advice and then best actions. Yeah, the deceit is tough. Makes trusting, again, difficult, but not impossible, especially when we work on ourselves first. Grizzly bear, power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Yeah, you are definitely succeeding here, and you are indestructible, and you have tons of power. Okay? And Libras are extra loving. Just, but that's where we can get taken care of, or getting taken advantage here in things like deceit. So, but I feel like those lessons are getting learned here. Three of Cups. I feel like that's saying embrace new friendships, embrace new relationships, embrace times of celebration. If someone invites you out to a party, go. It's time to be happy now, okay? This is the time. It's your time to be happy. It's your time to shine. It's your time to enjoy life. It's time to create that future where it feels good, all right? Make sure you're letting the right relationships in for you. Death and rebirth. And that the death card is not a bad thing. The death card is a good thing. And as an action, it's saying, let the old be gone and be reborn into something new. And you are trying to create this new reality between the Empress and the Three of Wands. And it's basically saying, yeah, it is time for that rebirth. It is time to create that something new. The Knight of Cups. Some of you may have new romantic movement coming in. I want one more on that just in case. Because I feel like a lot of you have gotten your heart broken here and there's been some deceit. The Magician. I feel like it's telling you in your future, you will, for those of you who are already in a relationship, and this applies in a different way, your relationship might be very good for you. And, it's saying manifest more of that love. For others of you, I feel like now is a time for manifestation for the type of love you actually want in your life, okay? The Queen of Cups, I feel like you're going to be opening back up your heart center here as you transition into success. If you look, the energy is just flowing around her. And I do feel like a lot of you could be very spiritual people. And I feel the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. And I do feel like it's saying, open yourself up to spirit, open yourself up to your own intuition, to your higher self. You're going to transition into success here. Yeah, and the Star card right under that. Your wishes are going to start coming true. You're going to get the recognition for things you're good at. You're going to get that healing and hope that you deserve, okay? This is a beautiful reading, Libra. For those of you this resonates with, please hit that like button. It really does help me out a lot. And if you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Some of these decks are linked down in the description box below for Amazon if you're interested in those. And until we meet again.